Okay, now kita tengok example 13. A light of wavelength 580 nanometer is incident on a slit having a width of 0.3 millimeter. The viewing screen is 2 meter from the slit. Find the width of the central bright fringe. Okay, so we have wavelength 580 nanometer, and then the width of the slit is 0.3 millimeter, which means it's the value for A. This one is lambda. And then we have 2 meter is the distance of the screen from the slit, which is value for D. And then now we want to find the width of the central bright fringe. Okay, so remember what I said before, color width, which is W kan, is actually equal to 2Y1. And then Y1 dekat sini we must use equation for dark. For first dark. Okay, macam yang I explained before, which is this one. Okay, so we just use that formula, which is equal to 2Y1, which is equal to 2. And then equation for dark will be N lambda D over A, di mana N adalah sama dengan 1, which is why kita kita letak simbol dia kat sini adalah 1. So it will be 2, there will be 1, lambda is 580, nano is -9, times with D is 2 meter, divided by A, which is 0.3 millimeter, so millimeter -3. And then times with 2, so the width will be equal to 7.73 exponent -3 meter. Okay, so that's very easy for example 13. Okay, now kita tengok example 14. Visible light of wavelength 550 nanometer falls on a single slit and produce its second diffraction minimum at an angle of 45 degree relative to the incident direction of the light. Okay, so we have wavelength 550 nanometer. And then dia cakap sini second diffraction minimum. And then minimum, remember it will be for dark. And then angle dia adalah 45 degree. Which means angle dekat second. So second N adalah sama dengan 2. So angle 2 will be 45 degree. And then first question, what is the width of the slit? Width of the slit. Okay, ingatlah width of the slit is basically A. So yang tadi tu is the width of the central bright, which is why Miss letak dia W. So dia adalah for the central bright. But kalau untuk slit dia adalah A. So we want to find A. And then since we have angle here, so we use this formula. Sebab dia adalah minimum kan tadi, so we use this formula. A sin theta is equal to N lambda. A sin theta is equal to N lambda, di mana N adalah sama dengan 2. So A sin theta will be 45 degree. Then 2 times with D lambda. And then for this one, your calculator is just in degree mode. So akan dapat A will be equal to 156 exponent -6 meter. And then the second one is at what angle is the first minimum produced? So here will be first minimum. So first N adalah sama dengan 1, and then minimum it will be for dark. So soalan B, now we want to find the angle. So again, the angle when N is equal to 1. So again, still using the same formula. A sin theta N is equal to N lambda. Now what we want to find is this angle. So just masukkan A, kita sudah dapat tadi this one. Then sin theta, which is equal to N adalah 1, and then lambda still the same. So you will get theta will be equal to 20.64 degree.